Hey guys, what's up? It's Blanca. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to film a makeup video for you guys. It's a chit chat video, kind of, I don't know, just sitting here talking to you guys, getting ready. I did use my Modern Renaissance palette. If you do not have this palette, just try to use some of the similar shades that I use in this tutorial. But if you can get your hands on this palette, I definitely recommend that you do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and yeah, let's get right into this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So here I am with no makeup on. I know a lot of people are just dying to see me without makeup on. I don't know why, but people always just want to see me without makeup on, so here it is. Alright, so I already washed my face and then I cleansed it with this little guy. This is amazing. It gets rid of any oils, any dirt, any makeup that may have not washed off. The next step is I'm going to do my eyes, I think. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just going to spritz my face all over just to prepare it for makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Wet n Wild concealer. I love Wet n Wild. If you guys haven't tried their new products, I definitely recommend that you do. And I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques sponge. So once you have put concealer on your eyelids, you're going to go ahead and set that with some powder, and I'm going to be using the NYC translucent powder. And the reason you want to set your concealer is because it will allow your eyeshadows to go on seamlessly and just way nicer, and they will just last longer as well. So I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette, which I absolutely love, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, but it just looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and take Raw Sienna, which is right here. If you don't have this palette, just use a brown shade. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this color into my crease. I hope my lighting is better. As you guys know, I've always struggled with lighting. I finally decided to get umbrella lights. So I have a ring light, and for my birthday, which was in August, my husband asked me, what do you want as a gift, and I said umbrella lights. And so I'm hoping that this video looks nice and bright, way better than my previous videos. So then I'm going to go in with burnt orange right here. I'm going to just go right over top of that color. And then for the lid, I'm going to go ahead and take just a flat brush like this. I'm going to add some concealer to it, and I'm going to cut the crease. Try to, open your eye and kind of see where the fold is on your lid, and try to not go in there. So I just go a little bit below where it folds. And then I'm going to go and take Primavera, which is this nice shimmery color right here. I'm going to just add some of that color on my brush, and I'm going to spritz it with my setting spray. Again, I'm making sure that I don't go into the fold of my lid, because then it'll transfer to the top. So you should end up with something like that. You can go in with the big fluffy brush too if you feel that you went too high. I'm just gonna leave my eyes for a second, and then I'm gonna come back to them in a bit. I'm moving on to the face, and I'm going to take my Nivea Aftershave Balm. I use this as a primer. All you need is a tiny bit. And this is just going to make your foundation stick to your face and it's going to just make it last all day and all night. So I'm going to go on now and move on to foundation. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I am in the shade Golden Beige, and I'm also going to be mixing it with my matte poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I am in the shade Natural Beige. These two together are awesome. They're amazing. I love mixing foundations. I don't know why. I just do. And then a new step that I've been doing is, which makes a huge difference, is I've been using this Burberry, what's it called? It's a long name. It's the Burberry Fresh Glow Golden Radiance Luminous Fluid Base, and it just gives such a beautiful glow. So I just put like that much, a squirt, and I mix it in with the two foundations. And I go over my lips, which some people think is weird, but the reason I go over my lips is because my lips are pretty red, and I just like to work with an even base. So make sure when you are putting on your foundation with a sponge that you are dabbing, like bouncing the sponge on your face, and you're not, you know, swirling it or rubbing it, dragging it, because it's not going to give you that nice airbrush kind of look. You guys like my headband? My dad got it for me when he went to Guatemala. He was there for almost a month visiting family. If you guys didn't know, I'm from Guatemala. I was born there, and I came to Canada when I was 1. My dad really wanted to go. He had an opportunity to go. He went with my sister and my nieces, so I'm glad that he got to go because he got to see a lot of his friends, a lot of his family that he hasn't seen in many years. And yeah, so he brought me back this nice headband, which I really like. Okay, so once all that is blended, I go ahead and take my concealer and I just put it underneath my eyes. So after you're done that, you're going to want to set that, because if you don't, it's going to get cakey. It's going to set into your fine lines, and you don't want that. Then I go ahead and take my Physicians Formula Mineral Powder, and for this I use a bigger brush, and I just set the rest of my face with it. Ooh, that was kind of too much. And the reason you want to use this too is so that when you contour your face, it won't look patchy. It'll just glide on really nice. And make sure when you're setting your face, again, you're going like this. You're not swirling it all around, because if you do that, you're going to disturb the foundation. I know I look really white right now, but we're going to bring it back to life in a second. So I'm just going to do my eyebrows really quickly because I do have an eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so next we're going to go back to the eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and do underneath here. I'm just going to use the same colors that I used here under here. So I'm going to take Raw Sienna, put that underneath, and then I'm going to add Burnt Orange. There we go. So it just adds just a nice smokiness to your eyes. So I'm going to take Tempera from the palette, which is this color right here, vanilla shade, and I'm just gonna put that underneath my brow bone. Alright, so now it's time for the eyeliner. You want to be nice and calm when you do your eyeliner because it knows that you are nervous. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to line my waterline and the shade Light Me Up. So it just looks like this. Very, very bright. Make your eyes look bigger. Favorite eyeliner of all time, which is the NYC. And I'm gonna use my good old tape. So what I do is I take my tape and I just put it like this. Oh yeah, looks good. Next I'm gonna take my voluminous Carbon Black mascara. It's very black, and I'm just going to do one coat, and then I'm going to be using my new AOA Scarlet lashes. They look like this. These are from Shop Miss A. They're only $1. So I'm going to do you guys like my new phone case? Donuts. And then what I like to do next is I just go in with my eyeliner and go over top of the band just to hide the band and conceal any glue that may be showing. Okay, so next I'm going to bring some life back into my face because I look like a ghost, and with that I'm going to use two bronzers. So I'm going to be using my Butter bronzer from Physicians Formula and also my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. They're both absolutely amazing and I like using both of them. So I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer, and you're just going to take a fluffy angled brush, and I just, where this little thing is right here on my ear, I just go along there, and I just do like little circular motions, and you never want to drag it down, you always want to kind of swirl it up. I'm just using a very light hand. I'm not pressing really hard or anything like that. Do you see the difference? So my cheeks look lifted now. It looks like I have some structure here, and it just makes a huge difference when you contour your face. Underneath your jawline. So as you can see, I'm already bringing structure back into my face, and it's all by creating shadows. And that is the power of makeup. So then to clean this up or make it sharper, I'm just going to take my Physicians Formula loose powder and dip it in here. And I like using this side, the flat side, so I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to drag it right underneath. And I just leave it there for a couple seconds, and I just brush that away. I really want to glow today, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I love this so much. If you guys don't have this, you should go out and get it. And I'm going to dip it in Forever Lit and Forever Young. Didn't even wet my brush or anything, and it's just... Then I'm going to add that to my nose. I'm using 143 and Forever Young, and I'm just going to put that on the tip of my nose. I know that some people don't like to highlight their nose. I do, so if you don't like doing this, then you can skip it. And then I'm going to highlight my cheeks. I'm going to dip it into Forever Lit and Forever Young, but mostly Forever Lit. Going to do my lips. So I've been recently loving this Faded, and it is from Shop Miss A, and again, it's only $1, and I've been really loving this. It's so good. I love it, so pretty. Okay, so the final step is setting your face. This is so important, and I use the NYX Match long-lasting setting spray. This is about, I think it's like $10. I always stock up on it. So right now my face looks good, but it does look a little bit, you know, powdery. So this is actually going to take all the powder that's on your face and just melt it into your skin, and it's going to just give you a nice flawless finish, and it's going to make your makeup last all day long. So I always get this ready because I like to fan it out, and then just fan it out. And I'm telling you guys, your makeup is going to stay on all day long. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. As you saw, it's very easy to do. And don't worry if you don't have the Renaissance palette. I'm just trying to use similar colors that I used, and you will be able to create this look. And if you don't like this lip, if it's a little bit too dark for you, then you can definitely switch it up. I feel like this makeup look can go with many different lip shades, so anything you don't like that I did in this tutorial, you could definitely just switch it up and swap it out for a different shade. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope my lighting is a little bit better in this video. Follow me on all of my social media sites, and yeah, come say hi. And I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!